That's unhygienic. It looks disgusting. That's so primitive. Hey, but this is completely fine. For centuries, Indians have been using their hands to consume food. To be more specific, they have been using their fingers to consume food. Food is plucked, dipped, and scooped by Indian fingers, and it doesn't look like the tradition is going to end anytime soon. Where did this practice originate from? There are various theories revolving around this. One of them has its roots in Ayurveda. Ayurveda is a system of medicine that has been around for more than 3,000 years. It believes that true healing only happens if mind, body, and spirit are taken into consideration. Hello, medical store. 2 paracetamols, please. Okay, thank you. When it comes to our hands, Ayurveda teaches that each finger is an extension of one of the 5 elements. The ring finger represents earth, the thumb represents fire, index finger, air, small finger, water, and middle finger represents ether. When the fingers come in contact with the food, it's believed that the elements connect it with the energy of the cosmos. The touch makes a person more conscious of the food he's consuming and makes him a part of the cosmic energy. Dude, don't overdo it. Don't overact. Are you getting paid for this?
Not really.
No, right? Now, while that can be considered as a more complex explanation, there are other reasons why Indian hands dive into their food. If you analyze, most of Indian cuisine is not designed to be consumed using cutlery. Take the case of the famous Indian bread called chapati, circular and made of wheat. Chapati is often torn with fingers and is used to scoop curry into it before it is consumed, meaning chapati itself acts as a utensil to carry curry to the mouth. If we are to use a knife and fork here, the scooping cannot really be achieved. You can smear the gravy on the chapati, but that is not how it is designed to be eaten. It's similar to how fast food is consumed in the West. No one eats chicken wings without some help from their hands. When we move on to the southern cuisine, take the example of rice. Rice comes with a lot of side dishes. You don't usually eat the rice first and then go on for some curry. The dishes are supposed to be mixed into the rice. You mix it in the proportion you need to achieve the taste or flavor you're looking for before you consume it, which means the fingers play an important role in getting the food to one's liking. You compare it to the mixing of colors on canvas. Everything has to be added in a certain ratio to achieve optimum taste and satisfaction. This would be practically impossible with a spoon and fork. For Indians, a spoon and fork to eat a traditional food item is completely illogical. The cutlery would be looked at as weapons rather than as help to make consumption of food easier. It's unnecessary. What about hygiene? Using of hands to eat food has in fact increased the number of times hands are washed by Indians. Hands are washed before food and after it. Being conscious of the fact that hands are going to be used to consume food has led to the general awareness to keep the hands clean at all times. But none of this denies the fact that our hands are residing spaces for millions of bacteria. However hard you wash, certain bacteria always remain. But then again, the same applies to cutlery. A spoon or a fork that is in the kitchen cupboard or the restaurant table both carry equal amount of bacteria on them. Many foodborne illnesses are caused by unhygienic cutlery too. So the argument is pretty vague there, comparing which is more hygienic. To mention certain side benefits of using hands, they help determine the temperature of the food before it is consumed. Since Indian cuisine has a lot of residual spices that need not be consumed, they can be picked and removed using hands. Also, situations where 2 or 3 rice grains are left in your plate, you'll never be able to pick them up using your fork. Whereas with fingers, it'll reach your digestive tract in no time. Is that all? Nope. The simplest explanation about why hands should be used for eating is the feel that you experience when you touch your food. The wholesome connection you go through while some curry gets smeared on your fingers. and the ultimate satisfaction that surges up in you once the real flavor of the food reaches your taste buds. Trust me, a 7-inch long metal piece will never be able to give you that. Yo, eat with hands. Eat with hands, I say.